Tyler here with GPKNIVES, and we are back today to do an unboxing of the Tactile knife company Rockwall. Let's jump right in. Today we're going to unbox the Rockwall folder from the Tactile knife company. We'll go ahead and take a look at the packaging. We've got a black paperboard box here with company information on the back. You can see the website here, proudly designed, machined, and assembled in Texas. And we've got a QR code on the back here for more information. Model is the Rockwall thumb stud in CPM MagnaCut and titanium. We'll go ahead and get this guy out of the sleeve. Got a nice foam cutout here to store the knife when not carried or in use. Some more information on the inside here. Another QR code, the person who assembled it, and date of birth. And we've got some model information. So the specific model, scales being Ti, MC being the abbreviation for MagnaCut, and the approximate Rockwall hardness at 61. So let's get the knife out here and take a look. As you can see, it has a really snappy deployment there, riding on a ceramic ball bearing pivot. You've got a pretty classic drop point profile here with a stone washed finish. You got a little bit of a swedge there at the tip. Fairly thin blade stock here with some jimping on the spine. Dual thumb studs that are milled with some spiral fluting that give pretty solid traction for deployment. For the handles, we've got milled titanium with the trademark tactile-milled texture. So just a subtle milled texture on there. Not a lot of traction, but just enough, especially on a knife like this. It's going to be more of an urban or dress carry knife, or kind of a more upscale EDC. On the back here, we've got a semi-open construction with titanium partial backspacer. The pocket clip is a deep carry stainless steel with right hand tip up only carry position. And you can see it's actually mounted inside that scale on the back there. So a nice flush deep carry. And inside we've got some pocket milling for weight reduction and an inset stainless steel liner lock. Nice solid lock up there, right about 50%, and just a solid and smooth operating lock. So nice slim profile here for carry. Take a look at it with a few other knives. We've got the Benchmade 945 or the Mini 940 Osborne. Pretty similar in the overall size. The Rockwall is coming in just a little bit longer overall in both blade and handle. We've got a similar blade stock thickness coming in at around 1/10 of an inch. Handle thickness is going to be about the same on these two as well. So pretty comparable overall. You can see though that the grind on the 945 is going to leave the tip a little more thick. And of course, the thumb studs are placed a little farther out from the pivot, so a little more obtrusive in terms of the slicing performance on the blade there. And we've also got it here with the Spyderco Delica, pretty classic lightweight EDC. Again, fairly similar in the overall size. The Rockwall is going to give you a bit more cutting edge there for the amount of blade length, especially with the lack of that large unsharpened ricasso there. Functional grip area is fairly similar. Blade stock thickness is just a little thinner on the Delica. You can see they both got a nice fine point there. And then handle thickness is again going to be fairly similar. And both of the Benchmade 945 and Spyderco Delica are coming in at just under 2.5 ounces, while the Rockwall comes in at 2.6, which is still pretty impressive considering the amount of metal that is in the overall construction there. Another great feature of the Rockwall is the blade to weight ratio and cutting edge to weight ratio, which is better than 1:1. So the higher the ratio, the more edge you get for the weight, and this has got a really great edge to weight ratio. Another point worth mentioning with the Rockwall here is the blade steel CPM MagnaCut. This is a fairly new powder metallurgy steel developed in collaboration with metallurgist Lauren Thomas. And this steel has a great balance of performance in terms of edge retention, toughness, and corrosion resistance. A great comparison is with premium steels like M390, 204P, and 20CV, which are all analogs. So they all have very similar performance. And MagnaCut is going to deliver just a little less edge retention with nearly double the toughness and almost the same amount of corrosion resistance as those steels. So a great premium steel. Another benefit to CPM MagnaCut is it's going to be a little bit easier to sharpen, and it's going to take a great edge. So pairing the properties of the steel with this thin blade stock and grind is really going to give you a lot of solid slicing performance on the Rockwall here. So if you're looking for a slim, high performance daily carry knife that's going to be classy enough for dress carry and offer a lot of solid performance, the Rockwall is going to be a great choice. Again, this is Tyler with GPKNIVES and the Tactile Knife Company Rockwall. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and stay sharp. If you like what you've seen today and you'd like to see more, like and subscribe below. Follow us on social media for updates on all new products, and comment below with your thoughts on the Tactile Rockwall.